Today we're checking out this. This is the NUX B-8 and it's so good, it's already on my pedal board. Well, it's not right now, of course, I've just taken it off with the Velcro, but this thing has kind of changed what I do to the point where I've actually got rid of a cable. Hey, what's going on? It's JP. Welcome to the channel. If you've never been here before, if you want to learn all about looping, live streaming, and all the tools you need for the modern musician, then you've come to the right place. Have a look around the channel, click subscribe, or even join the membership. Hit the bell and you'll know when the next video is out. Now, let me talk to you about this. Now, quick disclaimer, NUX actually sent me the B8 out for playing around with and having a look at. They're not seeing this review beforehand. They're not paying for this review. I do get to keep the product. And of course, as always, the thoughts are my own. But spoiler alert, it's already on my pedal board and it's staying there. For those who are familiar with the channel, I love getting rid of a cable. If it can be wireless for everything, I will be. But the thing with other wireless systems are they're completely separate. There's something that you add onto the end of maybe your effects processor or your looper. So when NUX reached out to me and said, do you want to try the B8? Originally, I wasn't that fussed because I thought, oh, it's just another wireless system. But actually, it's changed the game for me because of a lot of different things. So let me put this into context for you. This is a wireless system. It's also a tuner. It's also a junction box for going in and out and having a DI as well. You can also boost the signal or mute the signal. And there's even a system on this side where you can do what's called cable tone. Now originally I was a bit skeptical about using this because it's on the 2.4 gigahertz system. Loads of companies are jumping onto the 5.8. But NUX have done a really clever thing with this, where it reduces the normal channel bandwidth from 2 megahertz to 1, significantly improving the utilization of the 2.4 gigahertz frequency. So basically this can channel hop and expand the channels to 79 of them, and you don't have to do a thing, it does it for you. It'll constantly switch between different channels without you having to do a thing, you just play. And the way they talk about it on their website is they have a little GIF which is a road with trucks, cars, and a bike. And the bike is the 1 megahertz, which can actually just go into any of the empty spaces. Long story cut short, this can give you high quality, which is 24-bit 48, by the way. And you're not going to drop or interfere with a signal that's already being used because it can just switch really quickly. Also this, the actual transmitter, you can charge it by USB-C. It can run for up to 6 hours. And then also, when you're finished at the end of the gig or in between your sets, you just put it back on. Now the other thing as well is this is 9 volts 500 milliamps, so for my pedal board I can just plug it into the battery pack that's running my entire system and it'll work. And the way you switch it on, you take that off. You then switch this on and then they find each other. It's as simple as that. When you finish, you can switch it off. You don't even need to do that. You can just put it back on there and it starts charging it again. Now the other thing as well is I didn't realize that these two here, which were holding this in place, these two nodules here, they're the antennas. So it's got dual antennas to find the best signal. Now in the system, regarding the signal, it offers 6 different levels of stability, between 2.5 milliseconds to 8.7 milliseconds. Now the other thing this comes with, other than the power brick itself, is it comes with its own cable. So this is obviously to plug into the guitar with the belt pack. So we can plug this in, it has a nice click, and then we can lock it down. How I actually have this on my pedal board is permanently attached like this, and then I just coil that little bit up there. So it's all ready to go on the pedal board, and then all I've got to do is take this off, put it on the guitar, plug it in, and you're going.
The low bridge is lost, my friend, left out, I'm afraid of road. The big wing punching through a sandstorm, the casino ran to the harbor. You look at a statue, blood bag by standing with a gear.
It doesn't stop there because this is your input, but you've also got input here. You've also then got a return output, and you've got on the other side output and send and another return. This is actually a junction box that if you want to send stuff out to an effects pedal and then bring it back in again, you can do, because then that end signal can either go out to the PA or you've got a full-blown DI. XLR DI is on the back, and you've got ground and lift on the back as well, making this highly versatile that, say, the output goes out to your amp, but then you've also got a DI that goes out to your sound engineer or PA or even recording. But it doesn't stop there because we've got a full-blown tuner on board, and you can choose what this button does. So maybe you want it to be the tuner and you give it a click to activate the tuner, and you can turn the incoming signal off or leave it on, it's up to you. Or you can have this as a boost, and you can change what the dB is. So if you want to boost your solo, this is your boost button right here. Coming in from the source, going out to either your effects or your PA or your amp or your looper, whatever it is. The menu system is incredibly clear. It's actually really easy as well. And if it doesn't fit on your pedalboard this way, you can have it this way or this way, and you can change the graphics so it's the right way up. NUX have really thought about this, about what a guitarist wants and needs in something like this. And therefore, if you get in the habit of putting it back on, it's automatically charging again, ready for the next gig, although that lasts for 6 hours. But the only thing is this, and if you were to take this off and unscrew it and then lose this cable. This is a 1/4 inch to 6.35, so mini jack to normal, and it's mini jack in, not your sort of normal standard in, and of course that's down to size and where the battery is and everything else. But to be honest with you, when it's on the pedal board, me personally, I'd screw that in and I'd leave it in. The only thing I'd want to do is potentially get a second one in case for whatever reason I broke the cable. Thought process wise, I love this thing. I think it's a brilliant, brilliant idea. It's been really well thought out. They've thought about what people want and understood the signal path for a guitarist, whether you're electric, whether you're acoustic. And by the way, of course, it is just a 1/4 inch jack in. So if you're plugging in things like a violin that's got an electric input, it'll work. If you're plugging in things like a keyboard or guitar, that'll work as well. If you are a professional who's gigging all the time and you need something reliable, I'd highly recommend get one of these. There's a link in the description box that will take you to some of the best places to go and grab it. Of course, it's an affiliated link, so if you do click it, it helps out the channel, but at no extra cost to you. Now, the pedalboard I actually use is also from NUX. It's the NUX Bumblebee Large, and I get questions about my pedalboard all the time. Now, this is on there right now. But have a look at this video because I always get asked what's on my pedalboard. Also, what are those weird toppers on the looper?